In today's mental health check, our friends are a great source of companionship and support, but in certain cases, well, they may not always meet our needs. Now, it's something Isabel Fattal wrote about in her article for The Atlantic titled, "What to Do When Your Friends Disappoint You." She says, unlike in other relationships, communicating our needs isn't the norm in friendships, which can give our friends more opportunities to disappoint us. Joining us now is author and mindset coach Katie Horwitch. Katie, thanks for being here.
Good to see you, Morgan.
Why does it hurt so much when a friend disappoints us, maybe even more so than a romantic partner?
Yeah, well, when a friend disappoints us, it's not just about the disappointment, right? It's not just about what happened. It's about the story that we're telling ourselves about what happened and what that means about them and what it means about us. So we could get into self-talk spirals around, I'm not good enough, they don't like me, maybe they're not trustworthy, I'm too trustworthy. Ultimately, it's not just about what happened, it's about the story that you tell yourself about what happened and why.
So if you are in a situation where someone has let you down, what is the first thing we should do?
Yeah, so I am a self-talk person, so I always tell people to start with yourself, start on the inside, checking your self-talk. So pausing the self-talk spiral before reacting and asking yourself, what am I assuming right now? Is that truth or is that something that I've just assumed? Separating those facts from feelings, right? Both can be true, but they could be different. And then asking yourself, what else could be true? And then once you get that clarity, then you're able to decide, am I going to have a conversation and make this interpersonal, or is this work for me to do on my own?
I know no two situations can be the same. At what point should you talk to your friend about it, if at all?
Yeah, well, I mean, this might sound obvious, but if the relationship really matters to you, disappointment is an inevitable in life, right? Whether, like you said, it's in romantic relationships, friendships, or maybe within colleagues. If it's a relationship that matters to you and both parties are focused on repair and action, that's a reason that you should talk to someone and be proactive, not reactive.
I'm picturing this is going to date me, the old MySpace thing where you could have your top friends listed and drop people out.
Yeah.
It was a thing.
Yeah.
When might be the time to pull back or even end the friendship entirely?
Yeah, you know, I like to remind people that loving people doesn't mean that you need to continue the relationship the way that it always has been, right? Relationships can be for a reason, a season, a lifetime. You can still love someone and change their access to you. Some reasons that you might want to, let's say, renegotiate the parameters of the relationship is when your needs require more than they can give, vice versa, when it feels like it's no longer reciprocal and supportive and you've talked about it and nothing has really changed. A helpful self-check is, am I shrinking myself or silencing myself to keep this relationship the way that it's always been?
Keeping friends for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I like that. Real quick closing thought here. Last things we can do to protect ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, remember that it's okay to normalize disappointment because it is a norm in life. However, that doesn't mean that you need to normalize not listening to yourself and not giving yourself the care that you need, which means building internal resilience through supportive self-talk.
Love it all. Katie Horwitch, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Stick around, much more news is ahead. We'll be right back.